Phosphor Dot friends, Earl at thelogbook.com, back to talk more Targ. Now, we talked a few weeks ago about the arcade game Targ, but did you know that there was an Atari 2600 version that was intended to come out, but never did? This was being prepared by CBS Games, and the CBS had already licensed such arcade games as Wizard of War, Blueprint, and we've played some of those on here before. But this was an attempt to bring Targ home, possibly the only attempt to bring Targ home, at least under its own name. Very similar games came out for other platforms such as Crossfire on the Apple II and the Atari home computers. I think this may have been the only attempt to license Targ as an arcade port and deliver it to a home console. Work on it stopped for whatever reason. Either the market research said that there just wasn't enough of an audience, it was going to be like, Targ, what's that? And so this never saw the light of day until this prototype appeared in the 2000s. And here it is. We can play it for ourselves, give it a try, see whether they were onto something or not. That's very easy so far. I suppose it does have that in its favor. Oops. Well, that's one way to take it out, is just crash into it. Oh, I guess I restarted the game. Kind of looking back now, I can see where perhaps you could make a case that the market was saturated not only with maze games, but with more sophisticated maze games. Yeah, stuff like Pac-Man, Mousetrap, and, on strictly from a console standpoint, you had games like Alien on the 2600. Based on the movie, apparently, which played very much like Pac-Man. It could be that the whatever market research CBS Games did may have revealed that the maze genre was just overworked. As far as the 2600 was concerned, perhaps they felt that what was on the market was beating an arcade game from 1980 for sophistication, and you know, for whatever reason, they did not give in to the sunk cost fallacy and say, hey, you know, we spent the money to license this from Exidy. We have to release it. So it's just kind of interesting to find something that this much work was put into. And then it went no further. Kind of lucked out there. That is not a recommended way to play Targ. Nor is that. It's not a terrible port. It's a pretty faithful port. And importantly, it is within the technical capabilities of the 2600, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it absolutely had to come out, and evidently the decision was made at CBS Games that, yeah, we're not going to make money on this. Maybe we should stop spending money on developing it now.